Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to BODS. Today is day 14, and I guess I want to start by asking you, what did you say yes to yesterday? The power of yes. This is a really important uh, concept. This is important for me. This day was very important for me. What did you say yes to yesterday? Did you start to really get it that everything you say yes to is a part of what you are creating in your life? And did you start asking yourself, do I want to say yes to this? Do I want to say yes to living my life the way I'm living it? Simple things like, do I want to say yes to eating this right now? Do I want to say yes to being distracted? Do I want to say yes to this project that has come along? Um, and for me, saying yes has always been something very easy for me. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. But now I'm really learning the power of, what am I saying yes to? And what am I saying yes? And what does my saying yes mean for the future of my life? And this is a big deal. So your job yesterday was to take a look at things, look at your life, look at what's going on in your life, and start asking yourself, what am I saying yes to? And why am I saying yes to some things? Right? So hold on. Here we go. There we go. Always say yes to the present moment. That's Eckhart Tolle, and he basically says to us, the power of the universe, and this is very quantum, the power of the universe, that quantum field of pure creativity and energy, can only be accessed in the present moment. So if you're looking at yourself, looking at your body, looking at your past, and you're getting all caught up in what has happened, then you're kind of powerless, because what you're looking at isn't alive. It's just a memory. It's energy that's been used, but you're bringing it back up and using it again. So one of the things that we're going to talk about today is clearing your mind of all of that. Always saying yes to the present moment, staying focused in the present. What am I saying yes to right now? And what are the ramifications of that yes, right? So what are you saying yes to in life? In general, what are you saying yes to in life? Are you saying yes to happiness? Because if you're saying yes to happiness, then you have to say no to the opposite of it, whatever that shows up as being. If you're saying yes to a vibrant, healthy body, then you have to say no to the opposite of that, whatever that is. So, what are you saying yes to in life? And if you want to know, if you're not sure what you've been saying yes to, take a look at your life. Everything in your life you have said yes to. And I know some of you are going to be like, really? Like I said yes to this? Well, on some level, yes. On some energetic level, you said yes to whatever is going on in your life. So it really begs the question, what do you want to say yes to? What do you want to say yes to as you move forward in life? And it's probably not mixed messages. You probably want to be clear. You probably want to be very succinct. I say yes to a healthy body. So when something comes along that's not going to be healthy for my body, I know not to say yes to it. I know to say no to it, in fact. So mixed messages I talked about yesterday are really important to get clear on. And more importantly, it's really important for you to notice, K-N-O-W, notice where you have mixed messages going on. One of the mixed messages I got was, this food is delicious and it's so unhealthy. Well, if you're going to eat something that is unhealthy, try not to be duplicitous about it. If you're going to eat a big piece of chocolate cake, then eat the damn chocolate cake and enjoy it. It's delicious and I'm loving it. Period. Now, it may not be healthy for you, but you've made the decision to say yes to it. So if you're going to say yes, don't give it a mixed message by also making sure you know how bad it is for you. And here's the thing, a big piece of chocolate cake every once in a while, as just something you do because you feel like doing it in that moment, there is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Jog an extra 15 minutes to get rid of all the fat. But do you get what I'm saying? Don't create mixed messages about food. Don't create mixed messages, well, about what you're doing. How often do you think you say yes to something knowing you should be saying no? That's a mixed message. So really pay attention to all of those things. And then the maybes. Oh my God. How often do you find yourself with, I don't know, maybe. I'm a Libra, so maybe I could do this, I could do that. I don't know which it'll be. Yeah, I've lived by that, unfortunately, too many times. Well, guess what? One thing is clear. The time has come. Get off the fence, right? Time is running out for you to play the maybe game, to play the mixed message game, to not know what you're saying yes to, or to pretend that you don't know the ramifications of saying yes to something that you maybe don't want. So the time has come for what? Well, the time has come for the creative process. That is our work today. What is the creative process? Well, the creative process is taking this quantum field of creativity, this energy that is constantly at all times creating. It is always creating from itself and using it. You get to use it because that energy that you are, that creative process is going on universally everywhere around you. And it is you, it's going on as you. So you get to use it. And what the creative process is, what your mind thinks, the universe says yes to, and produces the result of your life. That's it. Your conscious mind thinking uses this law of cause and effect to take that thought and turn it into form. So all the thoughts that are going on inside of your mind are being created, they're being used, and they show up as form. That's the creative process. Julia Cameron says the creative process is a process of surrender, not control. So here's the deal. If you are creating your best body ever, if you're creating your best life ever, if you're creating the very success you've been dreaming of, your job is not to go out and beat it to hell, beat the hell out of it, and try to control it and do it the way you want it done. Your job is to surrender because the creative process is going on at all times. You, your mind, needs to know the truth and then allow the universe to bring it forward. Okay? So, where are you trying to control in your life? What are you trying to control in your life? But where are you in terms of the control game, right? What are you trying to make happen? What are you trying to create, but from a place of desperation, perhaps? Where are you trying to take control of something that the universe wants to give you? Absolutely give you. Fighting against something pales in comparison to standing for what you want. So when I say, I want my best body ever, and I honestly feel right now like I'm in a version of my best body ever. I really do. And I'm not doing it by fighting against anything. I have an image. That's the creative process. I have an image of who I am, of what I am, of how I live my best life. And that image is clear. I don't have a mixed message about it. I'm not saying maybe my best life would be this. I'm pretty clear. Strong, healthy, clear, vibrant, passionate, and I want to have fun. I understand what this best James Mellon ever is, right? And I stand for that. So I know what to say yes to because if something comes along that doesn't fit in that purview, my answer is no. So is your answer no? Do you know what to say yes to? And can you let go of the rope and stop trying to control everything? So what we're doing here in BODS is using the creative process to create our best life ever. I love this picture. I love, what are they called? Serenity pools? Is that what that's called? That pool that just like flows over into the ocean. Love it. So using the creative process to create our best life ever, meaning we're clear what our minds are doing is creating our lives. So what does that mean? It means you got to take control of your mind. Now, not control of it, but you need to be in charge of what's being thought in your head. So the surrender part of this equation is the very fact that once you say yes, you can surrender to a creative process that works your yes out in the world of form. And I love the skydiver. Once you jump out of that plane, trust and allow, surrender to the wind, surrender to the universe, surrender to nature, surrender, Dorothy. So, the creative process, your mind thinks, knows who you are, what you want. You keep your mind steadfast on the very desires you have, and you surrender to the universe answering those thoughts and bringing it forward. Okay? But that said, you must participate. So, what does that mean? Well, in order to participate, you need to be in charge of your mind. Keep your mind in order. That's your part. So, if you say, best body ever, I am going to be in the best shape I've ever been in 2025. Okay, you tell that to the universe. The universe says, got it. The answer is yes. And everything that we need to do to bring that forward, we do. The question is, are you doing the work? And that means keeping your mind in order, not giving yourself permission to think thoughts about yourself that are not equivalent to what you want, for you to make decisions that literally sabotage the very thing you say you want. You need to keep your mind in order. So today, let's check in on just how much control we're exerting in this work we're doing here in BODS. I want you to really pay attention today to how much effort it takes to do what is yours to do, how hard it is, and how much you're trying to fight to stay on track. And I also want you to pay attention to when it's easy, when you get it, when it's like, oh my God, I'm just flowing with this work. Okay? So here are your directives. Today, keep your mind in order. Really keep your mind focused on what you want, who you are, what you know you are. Keep your mind completely focused on that. Don't let anything sneak in there that could sabotage who you are and what you know you wish to create. And then I want you to ask yourself, how controlling are you? I ask myself that all the time. I want you to find out how much control you're exerting over your life. So I want you to find the balance between surrendering and controlling, the good control, where you have control of your mind, but you're not trying to control everything. Two different things. So find the balance between surrender and control, and then talk to me about it on the blog. I'd like to hear more from a lot more of you as to what's going on in your life. How is this work affecting you? Is it working for you? Okay, now health tip number 14. Ready? Only eat when you're hungry and stop eating when you're satisfied. Even if there's more food on your plate, if you're satisfied, be done. Save it for later. So, only eat when you're hungry and stop eating when you're satisfied. And I want you to be conscious of what's going on while you're eating. Okay? Really pay attention today. Pay attention to, are you just eating because it's there, or are you hungry? Are you eating because it's time to eat, or are you hungry? I got to tell you, the more I focus on healthy eating, I feel the hunger. I'm like, ooh, I'm hungry. And then I make something great. Today, I made an omelet with vegetables and what else did I have on it? Oh, I had curry. It was just this incredible omelet that I made, um, and some olive bread with it, which was healthy protein bread. It was delicious. And I was hungry and I satisfied my hunger. And then I moved on with what I was doing. So be conscious of what's going on while you're eating. Only eat when you're hungry and stop eating when you're satisfied. All right, everybody, take a deep breath. Let's bring this back in here. There we go. And
I will release any fear that blocks my way.
I wasn't expecting that song.
For every step I take.
This is I Will Surrender.
is taken in pure faith.
Let's take a moment and just
And
listen
I
to
am
this.
stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart
My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. There you go.
trust my
Perfect,
instincts
perfect
and let
for the closing of
spirit
this.
be my guide.
So have a great, great day, everybody. Follow the directives.
I vow to live a life.
I vow to live a life
that's
that's
real
real and pure
free.
and free.
As I continue walking in this mystery.
Okay, there you go. Take it from Karen Drucker. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will not control anything. I will live my greatest life ever by having the mental equivalent of exactly who I know myself to be, and then I will let the universe, the creative process, unfold it in my life. And that is today's work. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.